what a catch. Great play. All right, after that great play, we're going to get started here. Before we introduce what we're doing here, I've got some 2 truths and a lie for us to figure out, and whoever gets it right is going to open us up here. All right, here we go. Some Frank trivia. I did not attend elementary school in the William Floyd School District. Okay, that's the first. The second, I watched Holmes spin out his car into oncoming traffic on William Floyd Parkway. And my first car was a 02 Ford Focus station wagon. Which one of those is the lie? Now, I want you to both write it down, because you can't say it. Actually, you could both say it, and I won't tell you who the winner was until you're both done talking. You can both say it. Do you need me to repeat anything?
No, they're not me.
No.
Right.
I know John is a dangerous driver, so I'm pretty sure that's the truth.
Yeah, I thought about
I've
that.
been in
He
so
keeps trying to
many
be
terrible situations
be.
with you.
You used to be a very dangerous driver. Keep
All right,
chewing
can
like
I go?
that.
I'm going to go with that. The lie is that you saw John do that, because I think it's a trick. I think John has definitely done that multiple times, certainly, but I don't know that you saw him specifically do that.
Okay.
So that's
Kevin,
my
what's
answer.
your answer?
The lie
Yeah.
is that you did not go to elementary school in the William Floyd Elementary School.
Okay.
Elementary school.
I think you guys are both wrong.
They're both wrong. Hold on. They're both wrong. I did not go to school, to elementary school in the William Floyd School District. I went to West Hampton Beach School District.
That explains a lot.
I did watch Holmes spin out into oncoming traffic on William Floyd Parkway trying to impress Alicia in his Nissan. It was fucking incredible.
Nice.
And my first car was not the 02 Ford Focus. That was my second car. So it was a slight truth. So with that being said, Holmes is going to open up the show.
Let's go.
Yo,
Cool,
what's up,
dude.
guys?
Nothing.
You can't put me on the spot like that.
I just did.
That's the whole point.
You know, maybe I should put the condom back on.
For those at home that don't know what he's talking about, and none of you will.
Watch the episode before.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Holmes, who are we and what are we doing here?
So what's up, guys? We're the Poor Timing Podcast. We're here to just be assholes and try and get you to keep watching.
Yeah, that's pretty perfect, actually.
All right, so who are we breaking down the topics with? Who's going first?
We're not there
thing,
yet,
Well,
dude.
first thing we're going to do is say...
We're just settling in, man.
yeah,
Why don't you
we're
relax
just-
a little bit? Take a breath.
in case you forgot, it's we're here with Johnny Vega. We're here with K-Mac.
Kevin McCarthy, K-Mac.
K-Mac. We're here with Holmes. We're here with me. My name, of course, is Craig T. Nelson, as we figured out a couple episodes ago.
I thought it was Dr. Sex.
Dr. Sex was my nickname in high school. Dr. Sex. Yeah, that was a good one.
At least it wasn't Horny John.
Horny John's a rough nickname for you because, as we've discussed, you're not very horny.
You weren't even
he,
hard.
He did have a condom on for half of the last episode.
Yeah,
for the
but
last bit.
How did you get
So
it
that's
on?
pretty horny.
Being soft.
I just rolled it, baby.
He's got a pretty big one, probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
we
if
saw it.
it's
It's pretty
soft, it's like...
Roly
You probably had to
poly.
pinch the bottom.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, you got to give it the old pinch. The pinch and pull. Yeah, I know that move.
Yo, you ever see where the hookers, they put the condom in their mouth and they roll it on with their lips?
Have you ever seen
No,
that?
I can't say I have, John.
I never saw that before.
No, never seen
Have
it.
you ever been to Vegas?
No.
He's not coming home.
Has
not
anyone here
allowed.
ever been to Vegas?
Yes.
No.
You have.
Yeah.
Bachelor party or just to go?
Work.
Work. I want to take Holmes to Vegas.
I would love to
Why?
go to
We
Vegas.
need a producer. He's not going to be. He's not going to
For
make
your
it back.
21st birthday, I'm going to take you to Vegas.
Oh, shit. I gotta wait till my next life.
How about if he survives to 42, which is double 21, we should go.
Yeah, that's
Okay, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I'll make you a deal. Either that, which I think is great, or if you prove to me you haven't drank for 7 days, I will take you to Vegas and you can drink for 7 straight days.
Well, I won't make it to 42, and I definitely am not drinking for not drinking for a week. So I guess we're not going to Vegas.
So goodbye, state of Nevada.
Yeah, but that also that means that you can't go to Vegas.
You're not allowed.
You're not
By
allowed.
myself?
No.
You can't go. No, you have to either do this or nothing.
Maybe they'll make prostitution legal everywhere.
Is that the main reason you'd like
That's
to
all
go?
he cares about.
Of course, I mean, I just was.
Well, you've never been a big gambler.
No, yeah, it's not about getting a prostitute. I'm just very interested in how that business works.
Oh, you're a businessman.
Yeah,
It's
of
just
course.
about,
Yeah.
it's a business thing.
Do you
wanna-
think, what kind of success do you think you'd have as a male prostitute?
With the old ladies. Oof.
You
The
think
old
you'd do
ladies.
all right?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Do you
What-
guys think that we should start like a poor timing podcast, OnlyFans for our feet? We'll just take pictures of the boys' feet.
I
And
mean,
we'll,
I'll put my dick on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to show my feet, but dick is full in
Wow,
play
Frank,
for
I
me.
think they want to see those little hairy feet.
Yo,
Maybe, but
we should all take pictures of our dicks, and they'll have to guess whose dick is whose.
I'm in for that. I'm not doing That's a great idea.
Oh my god.
That's a
Can't
really
put it
good
on
idea.
Instagram. No.
That's
hilarious.
Isn't that what fucking having your own website's for?
Yeah,
There's
we
no
can do it on
rules
the
with that.
website. Yeah, we could.
No.
All right, so everyone
go to
check
the
out the
website.
website for dick pics.
I swore I would never promote the website again.
Just a hint.
That's right. Well, don't go to the website, but if you're interested in seeing our dick pics, that's where they'll be.
You could actually.
More reason to not go to the website. Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
Wait, we
please
went
don't
from
go there,
asking
so.
people to send their dick pics to saying
Gotta
we're
brand-
gonna
You're
send
going
you
to put
dick
the
Because
pics.
you never actually came through and sent us those dick pics.
Yeah,
We're
you
going to have no
faggots.
choice but
Yeah.
to push our
Sorry.
dick pics on you.
You can pick
Sorry.
up prints on the website. I think they're like $2 a pop.
I got a calendar coming out. Just my
the
dick at different
Holmes
angles.
dick
It's
calendar.
different
Yeah,
phases of
terrible.
hardness.
Yeah.
Yeah, different
May, June, July, August.
different flavors of condoms.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we got into a pretty deep condom dive before, but you know what?
tired of them.
I think it's time
Yeah, I'm
we
done.
move on.
Wait, but I do, before we get into our topics, I had a question I wanted to ask you guys. All right, so now this is a thought that I've been having, right? I'm going to be out of commission for a little while. I'm getting my surgery scheduled. It's coming soon, right? So I'm going to be not doing much coming up. I need to get a haircut. If viewers at home, you could see that my hair is getting a little long. I got some nice baseball flow going here. I was thinking maybe, should I go mullet?
Yeah.
Do I just go mullet just for
Why not?
while I'm healing?
No, I would like to see you get letters etched in the back.
The
JV,
I
yeah.
could do a mullet and
then
get
side.
the side.
Yeah, JV.
JV on the side.
JV.
Junior varsity.
I mean, the viewers would have to. There would have to be an outpouring
yeah.
of
All
support for
20
any of this
you
to
need
happen.
to come through.
And
All-
believe it
yeah.
or not, that's there's a lot more than 20 of you.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. But
I'll even take this a step further, seeing as it's not happening to me, it's happening to Johnny.
okay, let's hear it.
Anybody who can get enough likes on any comment they post, whoever gets the most likes, and we'll set a threshold, they can actually cut Johnny's hair for all I care. You okay with a surprise barber?
No. Yeah, they fucking wish. Too many of my friends watch this show. They'll just like, you know what I'm saying? They'll be like, yo, they'll see this as an easy opportunity to just fuck me up.
Let
So
me cut your hair.
definitely not.
I cut my own.
Well, you still have a condom over your remote, so I can imagine what you do with your razors. So no, thank you.
Yes.
Good point.
I don't know. No, the question is none of you motherfuckers are controlling me or my haircut. That's
Come
impossible.
on, someone could go over it with the buzzer.
No.
How hard is that?
No,
They
you
do
can,
that shit in prison.
You can either show me love and I'll get a mullet,
Show 'em love.
or nothing. I mean, like I said,
You're gonna pick
like
it.
anything for views and clicks, because we're egotistical.
When are you gonna shave?
My face?
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but like last year I had a pretty big beard.
When's the
Do you
last
remember
time
that?
you were
Like, it
clean
was like
shaven?
Years now.
Years.
Yeah. And I don't have a
Same.
good beard. Like I say this all the time, I don't have a great beard, but I can't go back from what I have.
Yeah.
It would be horrific if you had to see my face.
Yeah.
So we're leaving. We're taking what we got.
Take my
I do
word
get
for it.
I get like when I get a haircut, I'll let him, trim
Fade
it
it
down,
in.
and I'll have
Yeah.
like a shorter beard usually. But I was thinking about, like, once again, I'm going to be healing. I was thinking about letting the beard just go. I trim it up and stuff, but I was going to let it actually grow.
I do a pretty gnarly beard in the winter.
I imagine.
Yeah, because I shave for 6 months and then I don't shave for 6 months. So when you shave every day, like I do for the most part, with some exceptions, there's nothing you want to do less than shave.
Yeah.
Like it's the worst.
I do remember in the football season, you've had some pretty,
I've had some
pretty
gnarly
sick
shit.
beards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've had some gnarly
pretty much
shit.
every football
Every
season
year,
you have one.
yeah.
Yeah, that's sick. You need to for the football season. But for some reason, I'm on like a backward schedule. In the wintertime, I feel like I always have a shorter beard, and then like last summer, my beard was
I'll
like
tell
big
you, man,
and crazy.
that first shave after you've had the beard,
Cold.
and when you hit outside and the sun hits your face just feels healthier.
Yeah.
Like you get that fucking vitamin, fucking whatever it is, B or whatever.
I feel you.
It's a major help.
Yep. All right, we're done talking about hair.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
I'm glad we got there.
I probably have the hairiest legs.
I look like I have no hair on my
don't.
legs.
You don't.
I
Sure.
do
than
have hair.
yours.
It's like very light colored hair.
All right, I thought we were done with fucking hair.
Does
Let's
John, what kind of hair you got going on?
Yeah, what's
Just
your
kidding. Let's
what's
move
your
on.
pube situation like?
I mean, I'm not hairy, but I'm not hairy. I'm probably the perfect middle ground.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, so you think that you're perfect?
No,
Surprise,
I'm far
surprise.
from perfect.
Surprise,
but My
surprise.
hair follicles
Are perfect.
And, yeah, they're perfect.
Cool. All right, so you guys want to go into the show?
Moving on.
Let's do it.
I like when we just talk about stupid shit in the beginning.
Where are we going with this?
I have a
episode
story.
here?
Johnny has a topic. You have a cool thing.
All right,
we can do whatever.
Well, I started first the last episode, so one of you
I'm happy to start.
motherfuckers.
Let's go,
I'm happy
Frank.
to start.
Let's go.
All right. So the concept behind this idea is to test whether or not we could make it in the corporate world of sales. And I want to see how good you are at selling me something. Now, I haven't seen these. Holmes has come up with them.
So explain the idea fully for the listeners.
So what's going to happen is Holmes is going to present an image on our little monitor here, and we're going to try to sell the other people here whatever that image is. We're going to
We're gonna go around the table twice. So I picked out a bunch of products, things, ideas.
Now,
and
did you do this specific for people?
No,
Okay.
no. They're just random in here, but they're all a little ridiculous.
Okay.
So we're selling to you, Frank.
No, we're selling
No.
to everybody.
Just
at the
everyone.
table.
It's a
Yeah,
okay.
you're
So
gonna
we
sell
can all
to
we can all
And
decide.
So if you're selling, me and Kevin will decide whether or not
Okay.
we're buying.
Yeah.
The
Well,
goal is to get.
We could all ask questions.
Your goal is to
stuff
get
like that.
2 people to buy your product.
Okay.
If you get 1, great.
And before we start, let's
Can I use
explain
any
the
tactic?
picture. We got to
Yes.
explain the picture to the listeners before we start the
Cake.
sale.
Oh yeah, good
Sure.
idea.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Holmes, you'll explain the picture.
I'll explain the picture.
Yeah, home.
He has a remote covered with a condom.
Holmes, sell us the condom remote.
condom.
This is the condom remote. You ever jizz on your remote? This will fix it.
Holmes, was that the same condom that was on your penis last episode?
Well, first it was on the remote, then on my penis, and now it's back on the
Okay.
remote.
So
Yeah.
it's rightfully the
touch
remote.
that remote.
Ever again.
It's good for your immune system.
Okay.
Touching
John's
your
penis
dick.
is
Are you
good
ready?
for your immune system.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
throw it
getting
up now.
herpes is
All right,
good
let's
for
get
your
it.
immune
Vega's gonna
system.
go first, then Frank, then
Okay.
Dingo. We're gonna do it twice.
All right, we're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. So
Ooh.
for the listeners, this is well, let's just say it's a motorcycle that you can be used for 2 different purposes. It also has a cutter at the bottom of it.
It's a lawnmower motorcycle. Johnny, take it away.
Okay.
Not easy.
All right. So this is going to be just a pitch. Okay. Are you lazy? Are you addicted to heroin? Because this is the perfect thing for you if you have tattoos of Looney Tunes and need to make some money for your heroin. So what this is a John Deere 72025 32G mower here. It's gas powered. It's got 4 cylinders, and it's
How many horsepower is
it's
it,
got
Johnny?
about 706 horsepower.
Get the lawn done
Yeah,
quick.
You get the lawn done quick. Yeah. That's why. I mean, drug addicts work
You
efficiently.
can't sell it for him, dude.
bad.
So please, for the low price of stealing this from your neighbor's yard, would you? I will steal this from the neighbors for you, but you got to give me.
You have to
You
sell
got to
it
give
you.
me $50.
I'm not buying.
Because you're addicted to heroin. That shouldn't have started the thing
I'm
like
gonna
that.
pass.
Dingo, are you buying this product?
I'm buying the product. $50. That's a fucking
steal.
Dude.
And then you
Holmes
could
could
get money
eBay
for
that for
heroin
you.
You'd be
forever.
losing money if you didn't buy
Holmes
this
could
product.
eBay that for you right
See,
away.
if he would have said 5,000, I wouldn't have bought
No,
it. But
$50. Come on.
Well, yeah, I'm doing the heavy lifting for you because
Yeah.
you're addicted to heroin.
He's gonna steal it from someone and then sell it to you for 50.
All you have to do is steal $50 from your grandmother who has dementia.
Okay.
That's all you have to do. And then you give me the $50 and then I get you
All right.
It's nice.
the
For
special
next
edition
one,
John Deere gas.
Frank, I'm not gonna explain it because it gives it away a little bit.
Wait, hold
You're
on.
gonna explain.
Wait, did I sell this?
You
I'm
yeah.
not
I'm
buying.
but
Two
I
out
got
of three.
two. I'll take it,
Yeah,
baby.
that's
I'll
great.
fucking
There
take
you
I'm
go.
going
it.
to tally this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you.
idea.
Okay, Frank, you're up next.
Okay.
Here
Do
we
it
go.
slower.
This is a good one.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking dick. What is that?
I can't wait to see whatever.
Wow,
and there's
man.
just like a little
I
silhouette
hate
keeps
it.
popping up.
Oh,
Oh, that's so good. God.
Frank, what is this? Why am I buying it?
Well, first, for the listener at home, this is some sort of taxidermied table where a fox is eating itself. All right, but here comes the sales pitch.
Wait, hold on. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Anything you need to add?
It's the tail is coming up out of
Yeah,
the
like I
seat.
said, it's eating itself.
And then, well, it seems like it's kind of eating you when you sit in it. Oh,
right, here we go.
it's fine.
Are you into high fashion? Is decorating your living room becoming a challenge? Why not spice it up? Let's do something totally different and out of the box. Right here we have a product that I guarantee no one on the block has and you've never seen before. This chair/bench/coffee table combo can be used to excite any guest walking into the house. Questions will arise, and you will have answers, as you have the only fox eating itself table in all of town. Not only is this thing made of 100% real dead fox, but it's also made of the highest quality wood you could find, and happens for your convenience to have one bent leg for some reason.
Why does it have one bent leg? It's got one fucking bent leg.
And in case you were worried about the fake, about the real fox looking fake, it's posed in a natural state of clearly eating itself.
Aggressively.
It also looks
shit,
as if
sorry.
maybe towards the tail sign it has balls. And you're going to want those balls for when conversations come up about why you have this product. So with that being said, who's ready to buy for the low price of $59.99?
Oh, okay, $50, $59.
Well, actually, let me rephrase that. 3 easy payments of $59.99.
Wow. Okay.
This thing's worth a lot. It
Dingo?
took a, it
The
was
out.
payments really speaks
I'm
to
out.
me.
I'm
Honestly, I'm a payments guy.
Yeah.
You know me. I'm poor.
So are you buying?
Listen, I'm gonna. I honestly think it's not even fair because this thing sells itself. I wanted it as soon as I saw it. It's so cool. It's got one bent leg. It's a fox fused with the table. I'm buying it, and
All right, so you're
Frank
good,
didn't
Frank.
even have. He didn't even have to sell it.
I didn't
was
even
buying it
realize
anyway.
it had nuts when I picked
Oh,
this
it's got,
picture.
that's the first thing I saw. That's why I
Yeah.
thought it was a dick at first.
All right, Dingo.
All right, Kevin.
all right.
Let's see.
I could have sworn that was going to be a dick. Like a fuzzy
was good.
dick. Yeah, that was, wow.
Oh, my God. Holy shit.
Oh, hold on.
is
For the
crazy.
listeners, I want to explain this
Please
one.
do.
Okay, this is like
This is all of it. This is every one of them.
Everything. So this looks like a type of sex toy, right? That's what it looks like. It has a vagina. Also, it has a set of tits attached to it, and between the tits coming up from the top is a dick.
Head. Just the
Just the head of a dick.
And it
it's
has
got
a
every
remote.
part that you could probably think of, and it's got remote control.
Oh, my God.
For the listeners at home, this is the image. Wow.
I think you sold this, man.
I didn't
You
sell it.
sold
I literally
You sold it.
described exactly what it was. Period.
Transgender just took on a new meaning.
Okay, so how horny are you? Do you want to screw a fake vagina but still look like you have a dick?
I'm buying buy this right away.
Not only just a regular dick, but a huge hog between a nice rack. Okay.
Oh my god.
That is so good.
It feels like you're titty fucking and regular fucking at the same time. And change the intensity with this remote for. I will just give this to you.
I was gonna ask you to wildly speculate on what the remote
What does the remote do?
The remote changes the size of the penis between. So you can pretend to have a big one, a small one, whatever you prefer. But
Give me a ding, ding,
no.
ding, please, Holmes.
I like how it has the hair on it still.
yeah, if you're into yanking
that
on
first line
Wow.
that you said sold this product to me. You could have named any price, thousands. I'm buying. You're the best
Frank's
salesman.
buying. He already said he's buying.
Are you
Frank
buying,
is
Johnny?
It's well. What's the price?
Yeah, what's the price?
I don't care.
Frank didn't need a price.
I don't
Okay,
care.
$20 new, 15 used.
You're telling me I could get this thing 15 used?
I'll take both.
Oh, wow, that's a steal.
I'll take
that's a
both.
bargain. How am I not gonna? I can't pass up a
So
bargain.
it comes lubed up and ready to go
Ready
when you
to
buy
rock.
it used, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm buying.
Okay.
Oh, easy.
I'll
buy.
take one used and two new,
So,
please.
all right, I'm saying
Damn.
no, but you still got it because you know.
Well, I mean, he bought 3, so.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
All right, we're back to Johnny.
That was a
here.
All
hilarious
right,
pick.
here we go. So you ready, Johnny?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
It's the exact opposite of what we just
Oh
looked
my
at.
god. Oh man,
Oh,
I
this
need
is gonna be hard,
I
Johnny.
need a second for this one.
I really don't want to buy this. Just to let you know,
It looks comfortable.
it's going to take a lot of work to get me to buy this, Johnny. For those at home who cannot see, this is clearly. All I'll say is it's some sort of penis contraption designed to
It just-
destroy your
You gotta
shit.
explain what it looks like.
So it's got two handles, and yet some. It's like fucking. It's like. You know the thing you squeeze to work out your wrist? It's like that, except it's got spikes to destroy whatever is in it.
I have an idea of what it is, but I don't want to. I want to have Johnny sell it.
I have
Alright.
no idea what it is, and I prefer it that way.
All right, Johnny, take it away.
Jesus, this is a really tough one.
It's a tough cookie.
How do I want to approach this?
Do you hate your dick?
I think
It doesn't have to be a sex toy.
Yeah, but it is.
how do I want to do this? It could be so many things is the problem.
It's not small. It's a big thing. It's not meant for, it could be. But
Oh, okay, well, I guess I could make up my own size for it in my head.
yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What is there? Okay, listen.
You need to listen.
Trust me.
Did you vote for Donald Trump? Do you hate minorities? Do you live in the South? Because I have the perfect thing for you, sweetheart. This may seem small, but it's actually the size of a giant person, and I like to call it the minority grabber. If you see one and you need to grab them, mind you, this is specifically for the Donald Trump voting people, not me, not me, not the. I'm just selling it to
sales
you.
pitch.
But yeah, do you want to buy it?
How much?
It's a lot of money. It's really big. You need like a car to carry it around and stuff. So it's probably like $2,500.
It's not just for trapping immigrants. It's clearly for killing them. I'm gonna have to say I'm out on this product.
You guys aren't the demographic, so it's
No,
not
you're
really
right.
fair.
It was a
Correct.
really
I was
unfair
trying to
one.
sell to racists who
But-
are bad people a very
Well,
high-priced thing.
Then Holmes may buy
I
it.
listen to JRE, so I'm in, bro. I'm in.
Okay.
yeah,
a
and,
sale.
Dingo?
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that.
just for the record, I'm not buying it either. I wouldn't buy it either.
This is just your job.
I'm trying to exploit
Right.
racists.
Right.
I'm trying to hurt them, their pockets.
Right.
This thing doesn't work.
No.
It doesn't do anything. It's made of plastic and foam and shit. It falls apart as soon as you open it.
Yeah, it's a scam. Pretty
All right.
much, right? All right.
It's a big scam, yeah.
Which one do I want to give to Frank?
Just put one on the
I know, but
fucking
there's one I
screen.
want to give you, but I feel like it would be way too easy for you. But I think
That's good.
it'll be good.
Oh,
So-
God.
Hint of ketchup.
All right, here we go. I've actually had this product before. That is not me making anything up. So it's very easy to sell. What's your favorite fast food chain? Mine is Wendy's. There's nothing better than having the option to wash down that burger or chicken sandwich with a baked potato instead of fries. I've got another side for you to enjoy. Why waste any more time drinking a chocolate or vanilla or orange flavored soda when you can get your burger in drink form? This is meat soda from Wendy's, so you know it's made of fresh, never frozen beef. This has a hint of ketchup in it, so you'll get that slight tomato aftertaste you've always craved. And again, it's brought to you from Wendy's, so you know it's got nothing but the freshest ingredients.
The unsettling part, Frank, is that you're really trying to sell this from Wendy's.
Listen.
No, he's doing a good pitch.
He
Let me
is,
tell you
dude.
something,
You're
guys.
really trying.
This shit sells itself. The
I-
taste,
He's got two good picks.
the taste,
I'm buying.
The taste is outrageous, and you know that feeling you get from a Wendy's burger. You get the square patty. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's just a little bit.
It's nostalgia.
you
I love
just-
Wendy's.
You know, it's just a little bit fresher than McDonald's or Burger King. This soda's the same way. It's no different.
Wow.
Get it today. Get it in large, and now available in convenience stores in bottle form.
It's gonna sell out, so get
Right,
there
get it
and
right away.
Wow.
Do you see the little label it says at the bottom? It says obvious plant. Obvious plant. I don't understand what that means.
I'm going to buy it because I need to try it.
Yeah, me too. I'm buying.
I'm buying it.
That was too
Yeah,
easy.
and it's only
I
gonna
don't
be
want to buy it. I
$1.50,
don't
so-
want to
no,
buy
the,
it, but I'm
the
buying
price
it.
is right there, $3.
Oh shit.
Oh, damn. Club
I
price,
might have to
though.
pass on that.
I don't want it, buy it, but I have to buy it.
Yeah, you
like
gotta
I have
try
to
it,
try it
yeah.
once. You're only getting one sale out of me, probably, but the one time I'm gonna try it.
All right.
All right.
I'm not gonna be a
ready,
return
Dingo?
customer.
Okay. This is
I hope it's another sex toy for Kevin. He's so good at them.
no. Here, this one. This is.
I got the
Turn
hardest
it
one,
into a.
man.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
All right. Dingo.
I don't like this one bit.
Okay, wait. We forgot to do the listener thing last time. Explain what this is exactly.
This is a gray tabby, green eyes,
it's a
fang.
cat.
Kevin, before you start, it's gonna take a lot of work to get.
Oh yeah. big
It
time.
looks very nice. Too.
So what we have here, folks, is a
Pretend you're trying to get someone to adopt it.
yeah. I'm gonna do auction style here. So what we have here is a gray tabby. What he's doing right now is smiling. He's not aggressive whatsoever. Green eyes that could pierce your soul. Give him a treat or two. He's very nice. I don't know.
Does he like
Look at
children?
his cute little face.
He likes children, Kevin.
No, but that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Is he housebroken?
Yeah.
No, but that's
Is he housebroken?
No, but he will break your house. I mean, I can't do it. I can't. That's so aggressive.
Yeah, that's ugly. Fuck.
All right. I don't think anyone's buying.
No,
this.
I'm definitely not buying it, Kevin.
not
He
buying that
fucked you.
fucking
Holmes
cat.
just fucked you.
He
Kevin.
fucked me too, dude.
I know he'll have a place to live over at Holmes's.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I won't buy it, but Nicole will adopt it.
I'm allergic to cats, dude.
So you're not buying.
Yeah.
It comes with a lifetime supply of Claritin.
Is it
Ooh.
is it insured?
It's pre-insured.
Pre-insured.
Pre-insured. Comes with Claritin.
All right, I'm not buying.
I'm still not buying it. No,
you
I don't
guys,
want it.
man.
I'm out.
No.
Unless it has a
John, you're buying for Nicole for Valentine's Day?
I'm telling you, I won't buy it, but I know it'll make it to my house somehow.
that's a
So
that
you-
counts as a buy.
Yeah, it counts as a sale.
Because he's paying for the food for the rest of its life.
Yes,
so.
for sure, for sure.
All right, who sold the most product
Wait,
here?
oh yeah, you all went. Damn, I have two more.
Well, hold on to that. Who sold the most product?
Frank.
Okay.
Oh wow! All right, give me a bonus
5
sell
units.
All right, you want a bonus sale?
then. Give me a bonus
Let's
sell
hear
for
it.
winning.
Let's hear it.
All right, we're
Here
going
we
into
go.
a bonus round. Frank has to sell this.
All right, here
He
we
doesn't
go.
have to. He just should.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, for the listeners at home, this is it's a bag of diapers that is called Thongies. Super mega fierce diapers. It's a diaper for babies. That's a thong.
All right.
That's a mean count, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna get there.
384. That's big. All right.
I'll keep this one really, really short. In fact, I'm going to one-line it, and then I have a feeling it's going to get this show canceled. People are saying that children are having sex way too young. Well, if that's the case for you.
No diaper lines.
That's it. And that's it.
Oh god.
It's literally the most pointless product because you wear a diaper. They wear a diaper to catch the shit.
We
That'll catch a big portion of
We
it.
understand.
I don't know how to get this off the screen.
You certainly knew how to get it on the screen enlarged.
Oh, yeah.
All right, can we move on while he
Yeah.
continues to fuck himself?
Yeah, please.
Sure. I'll go next. I have a little story. It comes from 2 vantage points, and we took a boys group trip to Austin, Texas for our friend Mike's bachelor party, one of the best weeks I've ever had in my life.
Hell yeah.
There were 13, 15 boys there.
Too many
boys.
Too many.
How many girls?
0.
Well, at certain parts there were a few.
Oh, God.
Yeah, for
Anyway.
you.
Somebody's married here. Oh, 2 people are married
Yeah.
here. I'm sorry.
No ladies. Anyway, so one group decided to go to a reservoir waterfall thing. One group decided to stay back, do a little bar hopping before we all met for dinner. It was 4 dudes who stayed back to go to the bars, me included, and everyone else went to the reservoir. I'll let Johnny get into those details. But I'm hanging out with a small group of dudes, and we're getting ready to change locations, and all of a sudden I feel my stomach turn. And I'm like, I knew I should have taken a shit before I left the house, you know what I mean? And it's getting worse and worse, but too bad for a public shit, you know what I mean? When you can just feel it brewing.
Yeah, of course.
So I get an Uber, I let them know. I'm like, hey dude, Uber's on the way, I have to go back to the house.
How
to
far
take
away
it."
are you?
Well, a 10-minute wait for the Uber, 20-minute drive, so a half hour. Dude, it's pretty bad.
That's rough.
So the Uber gets there.
There was no bathroom you could have used somewhere? Or was
I'm
that
not-
that
it's-
bad?
Are you
it's
listening?
I know, but if you have to take a shit like that, you got to take a shit. You know what I mean?
That shit, I'm glad I took the steps I had to take. But
Okay.
anyway, the Uber gets there, right? We're driving back, and I'm, oh my God. I'm thinking I'm not going to fucking make it. I'm clenching my ass. I have the cramps that, cripple you.
Oh, yeah. I know him well.
And I'm like, is there a supermarket around here? Because I'm going to shit my pants in the Uber.
You said it to the Uber
I'm like,
driver?
what? Is there a bathroom near here? He's like, there's Whole Foods over there. I'm like, go to the fucking Whole Foods now. And he's like, oh, okay. So he pulls in the Whole Foods. I jump out of the car. He's like, do you want me to wait? I'm like, no, go. So I go into the bathroom. I'm just fucking exploding. Just
God.
water. Every time I think it's over, it just keeps coming.
I know that feeling.
And I'm super self-conscious to take shits in public. I don't know. I'm just not a public shitter.
Okay.
Some people shit anywhere. Are you a public shitter?
It's very dependent on the
I
scenario.
will if I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also
Okay.
will if I have to.
I think the general consensus is I'd rather be home.
And the worst fear when you're taking a public shit is someone being like, that fucking stinks. It's so
or saying
irrational.
something, but they always do.
All right,
Yeah.
right.
And lo and behold, the dude walks in and he goes, oh, dude, what the fuck? And I'm like, is this happening right now? And
Your worst nightmare.
And it's just streaming out. I can't even stop it. And he's like, dude, that's fucking gross. Oh, man. Really?
So there was
guy
a
just-
noise. There was a noise coming out.
Oh, my God.
Like a faucet.
Faucet.
Yeah.
Full-blown faucet. I think I'm done. I go to leave. I call the Uber. I'm waiting on the corner for the Uber. I had to run back into Whole Foods the second time.
The same Whole
This
Foods.
ordeal is taking place. The first one was an hour. I was in the Whole Foods bathroom.
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah.
What had you eaten?
Same as everybody else. Nothing changed. But I
Yeah.
think there was a mixer or something at the bar.
No, but I was gonna mention we're in Austin, Texas. We're eating,
Barbecue.
Like, yeah.
you know, and
Tex-Mex.
breakfast tacos and
Yeah,
shit, all types of just gross at all times of day,
Yeah.
as much as we can. So it's not
I
surprising.
have to go back into Whole Foods, have another round. I finally catch the next Uber that I order, and we're almost there. And I'm like, I have to hold on. I make it. I go into the bathroom. I think one of our friends is there. I'm like, I'm gonna be sick.
Get the fuck out.
I end up sitting on the toilet for 3 hours. I shower, Time goes by. I have no idea where anybody is. I don't know where my phone is. People think I'm dead, supposedly, because people are calling me at this point. They have no idea where I am.
Okay.
And that's kind of where I wanted to know what was going on your end, because I'm dying in a bathroom thinking I'm going to die.
Yeah, it's interesting because when I think about this story, I also wonder where Holmes was for some of it.
I got an idea.
I don't know where to be honest with you, I was so in my own fucking world.
Yeah, okay, so I'll tell my version of it, and it is literally quite the opposite of Kevin's version.
You were throwing up.
No, which is kind of sad. This was probably like, aside from like stuff with my wife and stuff, my best vacation moment with my friends ever, and it was like magical, awesome fucking time. So we're in Austin, Texas. We drive to this place that's a pretty well-known river. I wish I knew the name of the river and the hike and all that stuff. I don't, but it's all pretty well known, I guess. But we drive to the location, like 10 of us or something, get out of the car with a fucking bunch of drinks, a whole fucking bottle,
a cooler,
a full cooler full of shit, and a whole like bottle of Tito's. Like a big ass bottle of Tito's,
handle.
yeah, and
the home special.
The home special, yeah. So we were ready to party. There was a whole bunch of us, but we also don't know Austin very well, so we didn't necessarily know what we were getting ourselves into. So a couple of people on the trip decide that it's a good idea to take the cooler.
A huge cooler.
A giant cooler. And turns out that this hike is like a 2.5 mile hike, which for us, like we were prepared for. Most of us, like we're like excited to do this hike, and we most of us loved it. But there was a couple people who decided they wanted to deal with this fucking cooler who did not have a good time.
And
And
it
was
wasn't on wheels.
One person.
it was on wheels. This is a
You
yeah.
couldn't
We
wheel
won't
it.
name.
You
It
couldn't
was
wheel
a
it.
downhill, like rocky,
Yeah.
like
You had to climb rocks.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
This was not a place to take a cooler, and we told them 100 times, and we were like, we have a whole giant bottle of Tito's, and we've been drinking all day in this entire time. So, like, we don't need this giant cooler. And he's like, no, we need the fucking cooler. But even that was kind of funny because we were all just like, we told him we're not committing to touching this fucking cooler, have fun. But, like, we were still drinking some of the drinks on the way and shit. We were like,
lighting it up.
yeah, we were,
lightened
yeah,
it up.
for sure. We were trying to lighten it up on the hike, but, like, it was hilarious. End up ditching the cooler. Fine. Weight off our back. We take as many drinks as we can in the bottle.
Did you go back for the cooler?
Later?
Okay.
We left it like
halfway through the hike. We realized this was just not doable.
How
so
much
just
ice
left
was
it.
in this thing?
A lot.
Yeah.
It was a full barbecue cooler.
Yeah, it was.
I got a vague
giant.
idea who wanted that cooler there.
Maybe, but we don't have
Yeah,
to say that.
yeah.
But so we're like, we see all these little like spots, and we're like, it's all right. Like, this like cool like river spot. Nobody really here. Let's keep going. Like, and we see like 3 or 4 more spots, and I'm pretty sure Holmes, you wanted to stay at every spot we got to.
Yeah, I'm like, this, like, why we couldn't just, no one could you're with 15
Yeah.
dudes, 10 dudes, whatever.
Yeah.
No one agrees on anything. They want to keep walking. So
the point
a
of-
2-mile walk turned into a 5-mile
The
walk.
point
It
of
was
the
a
hike
little-
for you was to drink, not to see something.
No, we wanted to go in the water, but they couldn't decide on the spot to
Yes,
stay.
we couldn't decide.
at.
So but it was still a fun time.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
we
yeah.
were still having fun. We were just deciding, but Holmes was getting a little impatient, and that's when I think you just disappeared.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the hike, whatever. But then we kept going, and we found this fucking magical spot. We didn't know it was there, really. Maybe Chris Baker knew. Oh, by the way, shout out to Chris Baker.
Yeah, please.
You rock. We found this beautiful waterfall spot, and on the outside of the bank was like a 8-foot cliff.
Yeah.
That you can jump off of, and we were like so excited. We had like, we had everything we needed to have a fun party, and we finally made it to this fucking beautiful spot on this beautiful sunny day in this like river that is like gigantic with a huge like thing and a rope swing, and
in the meantime, I'm like this.
yeah,
Kevin's
this is the
dying.
juxtaposition.
Kevin's dying in a Whole Foods bathroom.
No, and then there's us. What we decided to do at the river was we threw the bottle of Tito's into the river, and it was floating around with us, and we were just passing it around.
Yeah.
And we absolutely demolished that bottle, and we were having so much fun. we would swim to the other side. There's like these like rock steps that were like perfectly made up to the cliff, and we were doing like flips and shit
We
off
all
of.
jumped off at the same time.
Yeah, it was
took a
cute. It was
picture.
really adorable. And we just had like a typical fun boys' day, swimming, rope swing, having some drinks, doing flips. And then like we didn't find out until later that Kevin was in a grocery store.
In a coma.
Did you guys
The
end
way
up
he
going?
described it to me was that he was shaking and pouring sweat from his head going, and I was like,
For
oh, really? Because
hours.
I have
I
a
have questions.
sunburn from the river.
I have questions. At any point, did you think hospital?
I was getting close. I was in and out of consciousness at one point.
At any point, were you thinking?
I was just laughing at that. He's cracking up laughing.
At any point, were you thinking, I'm gonna have to fly home?
No, I'm staying.
Okay, good.
I'm committed.
Yeah,
And it's
we were having a
after
good time.
I like wrapped up. You think a normal person would be like, all right. Once I felt an inkling better, I called everyone. I'm like, where the fuck are you guys?
It's done.
I
Yeah.
think. Did you guys end up going to dinner that night?
We stopped at what's the fast food restaurant on the way back?
Whataburger?
No.
Oh, In-N-Out. Yeah, we
In-N-Out.
had In-N-Out after that, and then
Okay.
we went home. Yeah.
Overrated.
Yeah.
No.
It was good.
I met you guys out at the Pop Punk show.
Oh, the pop punk show was that night, and then for a little context on that show is like there was this. I'm sorry if they ever hear this fucking pizza ass pop punk shitty cover band. They were fine, but like that's what they were. But we all had basically just got out of the really like scary parts of COVID. And in New York, no live music for years and years and years, like, for 2 years at that point or whatever.
Yeah.
And this is the first live band we're all seeing in so long.
Yeah.
And we're all just like drunk and we're like, this is the greatest thing ever right now because it was the first time we had seen any live music in so long.
Yeah.
We're all screaming, my car is in the front yard.
It's the shit, dude. I love
Yeah,
it.
they covered
yeah,
some.
They
good
covered
shit.
a bunch of shit.
It was pretty cool.
And they covered Taking Back Sunday, and we're all like, yeah, Long Island, yeah.
Oh my god,
It was crazy.
we were the most obnoxious people.
We were, but we were a bachelor party that
Mikey
flew
was
across America to
Yelling,
get
"Let's
drunk.
go!" at the top of his lungs for an hour straight, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
crazy.
it was
But
a really
that pretty much
funny-
wraps up. I kind of wanted to
Yeah.
hear what was on the other side of it because
That was it.
I barely knew I
We had a
existed.
great day,
Yeah.
and you had a terrible day.
Yeah.
All right, well, hold on. I do still want to know. Like, do you think this was strictly food? Could this have been alcohol? Like, what?
Or maybe it was poisoning by one of your friends.
Yeah, we poisoned you.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think it may have been a mixer or something at the bar that went bad in the heat because I was getting a dairy-based drink.
I was gonna say
that's what
because
it was. Dude.
we had eaten a lot of shit already, and it like I was
I had
fine.
a breakfast burrito.
Yeah, but for it to be food,
Torchies,
you would
we
think
had a lot of
one
torchies.
One other person would have gotten sick
Right.
if it were food. But
And Mikey
Yeah,
was
no
drinking
one
the
really
same
did,
drinks as
yeah.
me.
No, that's weird. You were literally the only person who got sick the whole time.
I know
There was a
K-Mac's
kid.
I know K-Mac's body. I know.
hey, because of the time it was, and because of at that time how uncertain things were, did you at any point think like, is this a symptom of COVID?
No, zero. I was living life to the fullest. I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, it was like-
such a freeing thing to be there.
Yeah, it was at the tail end, like I said, of everything where it's like
There was a
the
huge
numbers.
lull in
Yeah,
the-
the
Yeah.
numbers were really low at
Yeah.
the time, and we felt like, all right, this is finally like we really felt like this is the tail end of everything,
Right.
and it was very relieving to be in Austin,
and
Texas,
about.
where like there was no regulations and mandates on anything, but also we were just doing outdoor shit mostly, and like we were at bars, but all the bars in Austin, Texas are like a big
Yeah.
wood
Open.
outdoor thing. You're not inside anywhere really.
I'll end it with this: the worst fecal experience of your life.
By far.
Damn.
That
That's
says
rough.
a lot, dude.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
By far.
Simultaneously with my best river experience.
Yeah.
Never
Crazy,
had a
bro.
bad shit experience like that.
Really?
But knock on wood. I mean, shit.
I mean, you've had like spicy shits before where you eat something too spicy and
Yeah,
you have that
that's
hot ass
different.
diarrhea.
I've had the
that
level.
to fucking. I ran out of shit, and my
Yeah.
butthole was dry heaving.
I've been to the level Dingo's talking about multiple times.
I don't think I ever had.
Oh my god, that's like Sunday for me.
But yeah, that's about it. Let's
All right,
move on.
let's do it.
Dicky. What is that? Is that's on me?
Yeah.
Is that on me? Okay. I got something interesting I want to talk about that has been on my mind and stuff because I was listening to a little bit of a book, saw a podcast. I won't mention the podcast. People will probably guess, honestly, after I bring it up. But I've been really interested in like Charles Manson, some cult, stuff. And I guess I always have been, but I just thought it would be fun to talk about on the show. And I want to know if you guys know anything about cults, if you have a favorite cult or a cult leader or like something you're interested. I want to know what you know.
They're all interesting to me. The mind control aspect is interesting to me, but not one. There's not one sticking out in my mind.
What about the one where you cut everyone's dicks off and then you fuck their
Jesus
wives?
Fucking Christ.
What is that one?
Every cult ever.
Every cult cuts
You
your
can't
dicks
have
off.
sex, but I can fuck your wife because I'm the leader.
If you're the leader
That's
of
really
a
what it
cult,
boils down
if
to.
you're the leader of a cult, you can make a lot of money.
Oh, hell yeah.
Lot of
That
money.
power, greed, narcissism. It's all it's the recipe.
It's the recipe. So my favorite, like, I guess this is debatable, but the most interesting person to me is Charles Manson. Still, there's so much surrounding that whole case.
A lot of conspiracies.
So much conspiracy, and for so many years it was believed that the helter skelter motive was the whole idea, and also that the record label guy Terry Melcher, who owned the house before Polanski, didn't want to sign him. Didn't care for his music. So that was the idea for so many years, and that Charles Manson was just a weird guy who just started collecting hippies.
Yeah.
But even people high up, like the dude from the Eagles, like, you know what I'm saying, became friends with him and had Charles Manson living in his house. And I forget. I think it's. Do you know the Eagles, Frank? Brian Walsh, I think. Is that the dude's name?
Sounds right.
I don't know. I could be wrong about that, but he was like, he's like, I got 9 girlfriends, like to the media and stuff, and it's all because Charles Manson's weird little dirty sex cult and shit that he was the same way with sex, but he was a little like. He like prescribed sex to them like 6 times a day or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was like after meals
Doctor
and then once in the
recommended.
middle of the night or something. And he would also obviously prescribe them
To have sex
drugs.
with him. Yeah.
Yeah, well, him, but other. It's one of the ways he got what he wanted is that he had an army of underage, dirty little girls who would do sex favors for other people at his whim. The common idea behind Charles Manson's whole thing is government conspiracy stuff, like MK Ultra, right? They were doing experiments on people's minds with hallucinogenic drugs, and it's the idea now that Manson went through MK Ultra program and came out the way he was.
That's a fact. That's not even
It's a fact.
debatable.
Oh, really? I didn't get through the whole book. Sorry,
He
but
was.
I do understand most of it. It is really interesting. Yeah. So like, it makes you think like he's the most interesting one to me, and he was able to literally control these people's minds with hallucinogenic drugs and all promises. And
He was a smart person too, though. He was really smart.
of course he was. He was also a shitty musician. You ever heard his music?
Oh yeah.
It sucks. Anybody? Some people are out there like Charlie's music wasn't. No, it fucking sucks, dick. All right, nobody wants that shit. The Beatles suck too, and he
fuck the
loved those
Beatles.
motherfuckers.
I hate the Beatles.
Yeah, the Beatles suck. So like, my question for you, I guess that I'm prepositioning is, what kind of person is it? What gets you into a cult? What makes you just want to join a cult? Is it the one true leader who convinced you? Is it a mindset that you're already in?
Yeah.
What is it?
I think it's a combination of things. I think it hits at the perfect time in someone's life where they're like on a huge downswing. They have nothing to look up for or hope for. Then this angel comes down and tells them literally everything that they want to hear. And they're like, this sounds promising.
Mm-hmm.
So they do that and obviously get manipulated into things they
That's
would
exactly
never.
what it is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
I think it's a result of one of two things: either a heavily guarded and sheltered lifestyle in which someone is now offering you the chance to break free of that, or a reckless lifestyle in which someone is now offering you structure within the confines of still being able to be a little bit crazy.
And forgiveness, maybe.
Possible.
What do you think the church is? What do you think all churches
John,
are?
John, you're getting a little ahead of me here, but you know, I guess what I'm trying to get at is there a similarity to the people that are heavily prescribed to religious ideals and specifically organized religious ideals and someone who joins a cult? Because, you know, for me, I grew up a Catholic. I was always promised, as long as I told the old weird people that I was jerking off, I would still go to heaven. And they forgive me for, you know, playing with my dick and, you know, stealing a candy bar as a 8-year-old kid.
Really staying on the child sex theme.
Sorry. Well, I was in this situation. I'm the child, so whatever. So,
He gave them permission.
To stay on theme here, I get where you're going.
But yeah, like I was indoctrinated into Catholicism. My parents put me there. They said, go and do that. Go tell that man all of your sins, and then you'll be forgiven, and you'll get into heaven.
And you admitted to masturbation.
No, I did. I was already I was already too skeptical of organized religion at that age. Right. I made my communion, and my dad. After my communion, my dad was kind of like a born again Catholic. So church was a part of my life for a lot of years after that, and I was like, it was kind of like in my dad's hypocrisy that I was like, felt like there's something up here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, you can't be like,
I never had to go through that, man.
Really? You never felt like I had some religious undertones in my life growing up.
Yeah. My dad told me at 4 years old, there's no God, there's no Santa.
I almost wish that's what I was told. I would have fucking...
That was the best shit ever.
Because honestly, like as a teenager, I felt some of my biggest struggle was with death and religion because of Catholicism. I was like, I like as a, when I was 10, 11, I'm like, asking my dad, like, why this? Why my mom? Why this? Why that? Like these questions, nothing is adding up to me. But to them, it seemed so certain, like this is the way it is. This is the way it's supposed to be. We read the Bible, go, fucking listen to God, tell the old man your sins and shit. So it's like, I don't know. Even from a young age, it seemed like such bullshit to me. So like, why were so many of our parents like okay, and their parents' okay with like treating? I understand that everybody was religious, and a lot of people still are religious. But let me not get too far away from the thing. Do we feel like there's a similarity to these extreme religious views and being in a fucking cult because you're promised forgiveness, you're promised love?
Why do you tell your son that Santa Claus is real? It's the same reason parents...
So that people won't think I'm a shitty parent.
Yeah. It's the same reason. It's the same reason why parents told their kids to go to church and do those things.
But I don't believe in Santa Claus.
Right, and I don't think my parents ever would have believed in God.
Mine did. My dad definitely is definitely still does, and definitely still thinks, even though he's done all this bad stuff in his life, right on his deathbed, he's going to say sorry and get to go to heaven.
I think that you tell your kids about Santa Claus so that they have something to look forward to, so that it gives them the structure to be good, to get the presents, to be a good boy. And I think that religion is the same thing. You're trying to have a set of positive ideals instilled upon your children and a reason to believe in them.
But Santa Claus is fun,
Yeah, and
Jesus is fun. I mean, he was hanging up there.
No, I was scared of fucking... I went... My fucking... The priest at my fucking church was this old, scary Irish dude who had the thickest brogue, and I never knew what the fuck he was talking about. The whole thing scared the fuck out of me, and I hated it the entire time.
Yeah.
But I'm going to circle back to what I said about the cults. It's the same thing with religion. You have people who are, let's say, addicted to drugs. They find Jesus, and it saves them. At the darkest point of their lives, there's some sort of light, and now they cling to it. Or they want to be forgiven for all the shit that they've done, and they become born again. Mm-hmm. And they're like, wow.
Yeah. I'll say this. I mean, The Catholic Church was invented for guys that couldn't pick up chicks so they could finally have sex with kids. That's why it was made. If you're searching for a reason
They're
why
still
it was
having
made,
sex with kids, and I really don't feel bad saying that on the show because fuck them. I
feel
sound like
bad.
I was one of the ones who got, but seriously, I always knew that growing up. It was always a known thing. These guys fuck kids. Why do we allow
I'm
it?
comfortable saying it because it's real. Like,
Yeah.
we're not
That's what I'm
making
saying. Fuck
anything
those
up
guys.
here.
It's so fucked up.
They're fucking kids, and obviously we're going to talk about it because this is the fucking kid show. Apparently,
Oh God.
we've been going at it pretty hard.
This is, I don't care. I tell a lot of jokes and shit, but this is the truth. Fuck those guys. Fuck that. It's disgusting.
What's
And
the difference between being prescribed having sex and prescribed praying?
that's my point.
Well,
I'm asking
sex
you.
is actually fun. Praying is boring. So I'd rather be in a regular cult.
Praying is another one where you're lying to your kids either way. Don't you tell your kid to make a birthday wish when he blows out the candle? It's the same fucking thing.
I feel a little different about wishes because, like, I do believe in some level of manifesting things. Like, I don't believe if you think about something, it's popping up. But you do need to think. If you want something to happen, you need to think about it a lot.
I think
and
that's
you
how
need
most
to-
people
your sight on it.
analyze.
Yeah.
I think that's how most people analyze the thought of prayer, though.
Yeah.
And my opinion on prayer is you take any word in the prayer or the word God or Jesus and just put your own name there. And it's a way better prayer. And
Yeah,
it'll actually
sure.
inspire you to do better.
I like that.
I do think this tradition of fucking saying grace and fucking all this shit, that shit's got to go. There's no place for that. If in your own home, fine. There's no place for that if you're out at a restaurant or anything. If I see another person do that, I'm gonna fuck that table up.
I don't like
gonna
being
fuck that
told
table
that,
up.
that I have
Yeah,
to
why don't you say
participate.
fucking thank you to the guy who
Good
made
food,
it?
good meat, good guy, let's eat.
Oh,
Is
God.
that your standard grace right there?
Yeah, that's the dad grace.
Dad Grace.
Okay, got it.
I don't
Well,
know.
my dad's grace is grace.
I know, yeah, that was a thing.
Your dad's
Yeah,
grace is bring me a Bud Light.
My dad was the shit, dude. I never did the communion thing or confirmation thing. We went to Sunday school until I was 4 years old. And one day I said to my dad, I don't really want to go. And he was like, well, listen, here's the truth. There's no God and there's no Santa. I put that shit under the tree with my hard-earned money. Yeah. So you have a choice at this point.
And
Do you
what's
wanna
wrong with
go
that?
Or, there's nothing wrong with that. That's what I would do for
Yeah.
my children. Why would I lie to my kids?
And it
I would
sucks.
never do that.
It is as a dad, it feels weird doing the Santa
Right.
Claus thing
You're
every time.
Fucking lying. What's the point of
You
that?
know what is like fun is hiding the eggs, like the Easter
Hell
bunny.
yeah,
That's fun.
awesome.
That's
and you know
fun,
what? That's
but-
not really lying because
No.
rabbits hide shit all the time,
Yeah.
dude.
They're sneaky.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
So
But
if
I do feel like the Santa Claus thing's like a society thing now.
It
You know
is.
what I
It
mean?
is.
Like
Of course
if
it is.
you're
Not
if
religion.
you're the kid, if you're the parent who told their kid that there's no Santa Claus, every other parent will look at you like you're the shitty parent.
My
and
mother-
every parent just doesn't want to be looked at as a shitty parent. So
My mother hated that my father said there's no God, there's no Santa. My mother hated it.
yeah, but it's like I see nothing wrong with the kids knowing that hard work and that
You're-
that's what gets
Yeah.
you shit.
You're kind of the cool kid at school, though, when you're the first kid to be like, you still believe in Santa?
That kid sucks.
You're kind of cool. Like, you
You
probably
would be that kid
you
100%.
probably
Frank was that kid.
Yeah,
definitely.
you probably wear a leather jacket, and you're probably pretty bad, and you probably smoke cigarettes by the
Yeah.
fence.
You probably also wear a little hat on top of your afro.
maybe if you're really cool. If you're
That's
really
hilarious.
cool.
That's
No,
really
and
good.
by the way, fuck Christmas.
fuck Santa.
No, not fuck Santa. Fuck the whole spirit.
My whole
behind
life,
Christmas.
Christmas has been nothing but stress. Like, mind you, I've got, I always got, there was always a year, like the big console year, I would get a console. So thank you, Mom, for getting me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other than, that cool, it was always fucking stressful. Even if they give you a gift, it's like, you're acting shitty. I should take that gift back, you
Yeah.
little piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's
I
nothing
just-
but stress.
a
The
da-
whole Christmas.
A day on the
stressful.
calendar should not be a reason to take care of people you love.
So
I agree with
did
that.
you watch your mother put those consoles under the tree?
No, actually.
Okay, so then you don't know if it was Santa or if it was your mother.
No, what my mom would do from a very young age is we would drive home from we would let me word this properly. We would come home from a Christmas Eve party, and she would have had a few, And she would say, "You want to open up your presents now? It's basically Christmas." And I would go, "Fuck yeah."
Yeah, Santa brought
Hell
them.
yeah. And then she would pull them out from the closet where I always knew they were. And I would get to open my presents on Christmas Eve when my mom was drunk. And it was way better. That's way
way cool.
better than having to wake up and open.
The worst is knowing that Santa isn't real and having to be like, "Thanks, Santa." I was way too smart to believe Santa ever existed.
Yeah, my dad, we'll go back to it. My dad, after he told me, that was the end of presents for me. Young age, dude. Very young
I
age.
don't have to give him
That's what he
anything.
was like. It was a tactical move for him.
Yeah.
He had just bought me at 4
hilarious.
years old. You know how kids had the Jeep?
Yeah.
He had just bought me the Batmobile.
Nice.
And he had spent a ton of money. He was like, "This is it. This is the last one, asshole.
You're
You're done."
Get a job.
Yeah, for real.
You got a job.
And I did.
Young. Really young.
Yeah, this
5 years old swinging clubs.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, he was like, Frank, this teaches you don't ask too many questions.
Right, exactly. So I got that Batmobile, and that was it.
You still
man.
have it?
No.
Yeah,
I-
right.
you fucked
So
up.
this one year, we were in. Frank remembers this. We were in high school, and it was probably about a week before Christmas, and I had asked all year for these rollerblades,
Oh my god.
and they were like, $600-$700 like aggressive inline rollerblades, and I knew my mom had got them. And I kind of knew where they were, so before I left for school, after she had went to work one day, I took them and I rode them to school.
Oh my God.
We were on the way. I was coming home from school after class, and who drives by me with these brand new rollerblades on?
Your mother?
My mom. She was like,
Oh.
"Get the fuck home right!" She
John
saw
William!
Yeah, she saw it right away.
That's good.
I got mad trouble. It was fun.
As
though.
you should have.
Yeah. Dirtbag. I love how this turned into your favorite Christmas present.
Oh, wait. So when I was 16, I got my first car, and I was still too young to drive it with anybody. And my mom went to work, and I drove it to Kevin's house, which he was only like 3 blocks away. It was before I had a license or anything, but the car was there. So I just drove it to Kevin's
Good
house.
friend of the show, Justin O'Shea, just told me a story like yesterday
About what?
About how like the first day you had your license, you got into a
yeah,
car
I
accident at
did,
Taco
yeah.
Bell.
And that was the first day that I actually had my license. We cut school. We left school, which was another thing I obviously wasn't supposed to
you
do. But
skip like a class or two, you grab Taco Bell and you go
yeah,
home.
but that wasn't that big a deal. But I drove with Justin to
Fucking
Taco
crashed
Bell.
right
We
away.
ate Taco Bell, and then when I was backing out of this kind of like tight spot, I cut the wheel too soon, and I just fucking up
I
against this lady's
remember
car.
though. So he had told me the story, and I totally forgot. But I remember him calling me saying, "Yo, you know how to get dents out of a car?" I was like, "No, what the fuck are you talking about?"
It was bad, but situationally, I was lucky because she was not trying to like call the cops or anything.
Oh, she was in the car.
She was in the car.
Okay,
she
got
saw
it.
me do it, and it was loud, and like I was so inexperienced. It was my first day with my actual license.
Crazy.
I backed out, and I just went, "Arr!" and I didn't know that like you should just go forward, and I just kept going.
Panic mode.
Like, and then I was like, I don't know what to do. So I was lucky on 2 things. This was like her family van, and this thing was like fucked up already.
was beat to shit,
It was
yeah.
pretty beat up, and like she wasn't trying to like call the cops or do anything. I gave her my information, and I was like, if this is how you're trying to do it, just call me and we'll figure it out. And I never got a fucking phone call.
Wow.
Thank
Shout
God.
out
I
to
was
her.
That
so
woman's
lucky.
a saint.
For sure. And I never backing out hit a person again. I was so terrified. I remember when that happened, you could ask Justin, I hit her and I immediately just screamed and threw my head into my steering wheel, and my fucking horn was just going off just at the same time that
I was always
God, it was
jealous
so
of
bad.
people who had cars in high school. I was never able to have one. We want to tell them why, Frank?
You failed your driving test
Holmes
125
9
times.
times.
9 times.
No, he
Yes.
passed it on the 9th.
No, it was 7. I passed it on the 8.
Jesus.
Oh, okay,
Christ.
sorry.
You
You
should have stuck with
only
9. That sounded
failed
cooler.
your driving test 7 times.
Yeah.
Dude, you could have been.
How many
me,
times
though.
did you fail it, Dingo?
0.
How many times did you fail it?
I failed it once,
Once?
but
I
I
failed
didn't
it
get
0.
to drive.
I should
Why?
have failed it the first time though.
When I first, this has just turned into a bad memory episode. When I first, like, Got there, I get in, and it's fucking middle of August. It's literally 107 degrees. This woman comes up, and she's like, listen, you're next. I'm not getting in the car unless the AC is blasting, full top notch, and it's cold in there, or I'm not instructing you. So I'm like, all right, and I'm nervous as shit. This is the road test. I don't want to fuck this up.
Yeah.
So I put it on. Now, in the CRV at that time, because we both drove the same car,
Yep.
the air conditioning, booster, okay, the temperature gauge is very close to your knee. It's like right here.
Yeah.
It's a little dial. So I put it on, I don't know, if it had 10 notches, I put it on 8 out of 10, not even noticing what I did, thinking it's full. She gets in the car, looks at it, and says, I said full blast. That's not full blast. And she goes to reach to turn it to full blast, and I don't know why. My reaction was I slapped her hand.
Oh, no.
I slapped her hand. I thought she was trying to touch me. I don't know what was going on. But I slapped her hand.
You were just really nervous, too,
I was
probably.
so nervous. Yeah. And that was it. Auto fail.
Oh, man.
That was how you failed the first time?
She got out of the car. She said that was highly inappropriate. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, highly inappropriate? You were trying to grab my dick. What the fuck?
Let's keep the theme going. John, you wanted to do a little Holmes Corner.
Oh, wait, hold on. Can I say I crashed my car in the first driving test I did.
Sick.
Crashed the car into a curb, still passed.
Oh,
that's nice.
Okay. It was the only thing I did wrong, and I still just passed.
They're like, it's Long Island. He's never going to pass.
Let's
She yelled at me when it happened too. She was like, ah! Because I fucking hit the curb doing a 3-point turn.
Let's go into emails
Stupid
and see
idiot
how
passed
much
me.
time we have left after that, because
Okay.
we've gotten a few emails.
Oh, we love an
finally,
email.
you fucking losers.
Yeah, what
Keep
the
sending
fuck?
them.
Send emails.
And how would they send emails, Johnny?
You got to send us emails. Poor timing podcast at gmail.com.
It's disorienting. Like, it makes it harder to understand
That
what
was
you're
It
good.
does
saying.
make it pretty hard to
Dude,
understand.
I'm harmonistic. Okay.
He's
let's do it.
harmonistic.
I can assure you that's not a word.
I'm reading these emails.
Sure.
No, why? Why can't
Anybody
he read?
can read them.
You know
Okay.
I can't read, Frank.
I don't know.
You read the first
Okay,
one.
this one
Dingo,
is
you read this
from
one.
Super, super important questions from Madison Murphy.
Okay.
Okay, number 1. What's the best beef in the friend group?
Is there one?
Is that meat or is that fighting?
No,
Like
like who,
beef.
what's the best, like, I guess,
I
tiff
don't
you've
think
had?
I've never gotten into it with you, ever. I don't think I've ever. One time me and you got into it.
One time me and John did.
I bet that's going to be the theme for this.
I guess me, but it was only ever once. I don't
Me
know.
and you wouldn't talk to me after I.
It was something to do with a girl because you wouldn't leave Megan or something. You wouldn't
let's
hang
not-
out or something.
Yeah, it was,
all of it's probably some dumb shit.
I was single for a while, and Holmes really liked single Frank for whatever reason. I don't know if it was a gay thing
He
or what.
didn't want you to have a girlfriend.
But then when I
He wanted
had
you.
this girlfriend, he was like, "You're not ever around anymore. Like I finally fixed you."
He broke up with me or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I think
that's
that was it,
hilarious.
though.
And what did we fight about, Dingo?
It wasn't really a fight. I just felt really bad about it. It was when we were transitioning from downstairs and kind of moving out. We were like no, that was the Tyler helping Nicole with her tire. Remember we had like a little blowout and didn't talk for like a year or whatever? Yeah.
It was. And
Oh,
then,
me and you just got into it.
Yeah,
on the
we had a
phone.
little argument on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was a
Vega,
good
you
one.
also got into it with me once too.
Did
Remember
I?
when I went into your house to get that speaker without asking you?
I don't remember. I
know
don't
where
hold
your
on. I don't
hidden key
hold.
was, remember? And I went to get me and Frank went to get the half stack that you had in your little band room at the time.
I don't remember that. No,
I broke into his house. I would have never
No,
done.
No,
I did
no.
it, but you were with me.
I don't remember.
I didn't
that.
go into that house.
Maybe you never told me. Maybe this is the first time
No,
I know that you.
I did because you were you when you found out
It was
you called
Frank's
me.
half stack.
Yeah. We needed to.
I would
I
have
don't remember
never
that.
gotten mad about. I would. I would.
I
guys
also,
can-
I personally have no real. Any beef that I've ever had, I don't remember. Like me and Frank did have an argument. I don't even remember what that was about.
There's no true beef.
No,
so
no
we'll call it pepperoni and move
Yeah,
on.
next question.
I've definitely never. I mean, maybe I got mad at you for something,
You
John.
called me screaming at me.
I believe that. If I do,
You
but
went into my fucking house without me home. I remember.
I was probably pissed about that though.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so
So it's me. Everyone hates me. Okay, next question.
least favorite town on Long Island.
That's
Patchogue.
Patchogue kind of sucks now.
Patchogue.
Yeah, it's
Huntington.
terrible.
Huntington kind of sucks.
yeah, 'cause it's so-
Driving in Huntington
Oh
fucking
yeah,
sucks.
it takes so long to get
It
there.
I
does.
hate
I really dislike Port Jeff, to be honest with you.
That's like Huntington too.
It's all
pretty
that
much-
same
At least there's
single lane
water.
bullshit.
Yeah, but then like at least you get to see the boats and shit in
The
Port
bar
Jeff.
scene in Patchogue is fucking
Terrible.
so
disgusting.
bad.
That's 'cause you don't
So
drink.
bad.
But I have
It's
a
just because of the character.
my
of people
dentist is
that
in
go there.
Patchogue and it's a really good dentist, so it's not all
Patchogue
bad.
So point Patchogue. All right.
Best ice cream flavor, ice cream cottage. Rank them.
Mastic mash, baby. That's the
don't-
answer she's looking for.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know any of them.
I'll do chocolate overdose.
I'll give her the mastic mash.
I just go in there and just fucking eat. I'll just go in there and eat. I don't need to.
Yeah.
Vanilla. Nah, I don't know. I look for the flavor with the most chocolate things mashed into a chocolate ice cream.
Gotcha.
Chocolate
I want-
overdose.
Oh, is that what it is? That's my
overdose.
shit. Yeah,
That
whatever
sounds
ice
good.
cream place I go
Let's
into, that's
get
what I look
that
for.
after this.
Sounds yummy.
I want
Ice cream
cream
cottage?
I want ice cream.
I can't because my New Year's resolution is not to eat ice cream.
Oh
this
yeah,
year.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about that. That's a
Specifically ice
stupid
cream,
New Year's
yeah.
resolution. You're a
Jesus
dick.
Christ. Anyway,
I
But it's
love
May.
ice cream.
It's May,
That's as
Dingo.
that's as stupid as your fucking top 5 actors
All right,
list.
thank you, Madison.
hashtag Team Kevin
Hashtag
for
Team
some
Call
Kevin.
me, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
Call you.
Yeah.
Oh, sex. I got it.
No, not sex, just friends.
Okay.
More
Next
emails,
email.
more emails, more emails.
More emails. Okay, this one wants to be anonymous.
Oh, we're
Okay.
doing the anonymous one.
Yeah.
Pull it up.
Oh no, this one's not good.
What do you
Why
mean
you can
it's
already
not
read
good?
it?
Can you not read it?
No,
or
I can
something?
read it. It's just
Okay, I'll read it. What's your favorite thing about the Holocaust? Thanks
Thanks,
for
Anonymous.
the anonymous person for that
Yeah,
question.
I almost want to say your fucking name now because how stupid that was, dipshit.
Let's see if this one is just as bad.
No, not doing it. This is the
Yeah,
theme
you know
of the
what?
fucking
We
show.
we did this one already about 50 times
no.
today.
Should I read the question and then we don't answer?
No,
it?
you
Well,
shouldn't.
They sent it in,
Why
so
are
I feel
you
like
giving him the time of day for doing stupid shit? Yeah, go ahead, read it. You be the one to read it.
18.
There you go. I want you to
18.
take a
I'll
guess on
just
what he's
show it
talking
and
about.
I'll say
Holmes, do you
18.
want to read the
No,
question?
like 20, maybe 20, 21.
Yeah, no wonder why you didn't want to attach your name to this, you fucking coward.
All right, next.
The balls to ask it, not the balls to stand behind
Oh,
it.
look at
Weird.
this. This has got some good ones. Okay, so this is from friend of the show, Mike C. Shout out, Mike C.
We love you, Mike.
We love you.
Okay, group. I grew up taking road trips with all of you. Who is your ideal road trip crew and why?
Nice.
I'll go first. I'm going to say the people in this room and Mike C.
That's a
good
great
one.
answer, Frank.
Is that what you wanted to hear, Mike?
I think, him or Doug are great road trip people. That's why he asked it, probably.
What was the hike that we did to Breakneck?
Yes.
That was a great crew.
That was
There
like,
too. Yeah, me, you, Dingo,
John and Kyle.
Kyle, yeah.
good crew.
Yeah, that was good.
That was fun.
I'll
Frank,
do that one.
Frank, I'd love for you to go hiking with us too. You'd be
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, right.
Go fuck yourself.
This one's for Frank.
Okay.
Will the Jets win more than 6 games?
Oh wait, can I say
year?
this? Can I say something? Frank just said the Jets will win 6
I
games
did.
this year.
Yeah, I
right
just said
before we
I think
filmed.
the Jets will win 6 games, Mike. And the reason I think that is because they had a really solid draft. This team's made some improvements, and you're going to have growing pains with some of those young improvements. But I really think they're on the right track, and I like Saleh a lot. I think he's a solid coach. I think he has some room for improvement as well. But I see 6 games as the bar. If they go over that, I'd be very impressed. Very impressed.
Nice.
I'd be impressed if the Jets ever win over 6 games.
Yeah, I'll say this. This is going to be controversial before we move on, but I think the Jets would win more games with Mike White as the starting quarterback than Zach Wilson, but that's just me. That's just me.
Okay. I mean, that first game that Mike White played was pretty sick, no?
He beat the Bengals. They played in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And he fucking threw for over 400 yards, which no
Yeah.
Jet quarterback has ever done.
Yeah. Mike White's a legend.
All right.
And the next one is for me. What is your favorite color soft plastic and why? This is the fishing question.
I was going to say soft, like what? Soft plastic?
Soft plastic is the rubbery lure that I showed you guys in previous episodes. But my favorite color for clear water is going to be some sort of green pumpkin with a flake, either black or red.
Fuck, that sounds so cool.
If the water clarity is a little bit stained or it's muddy, I'm going to go black and blue or black.
This shit's so cool to me.
Not to me.
It's
I don't
a
think so.
fucking anything that you got to really think about
No,
and
I
make
know.
a
I'm
decision.
just kidding.
Fucking cool,
Yeah.
My dad's made me hate fishing, so it doesn't matter if
Your
it's
dad's
fresh.
also made me hate your dad. So
Hey,
let's
John,
move
why
on.
do you suck so much at fucking fishing, you idiot?
All right. We got one for John.
Yeah, Johnny, what is your favorite movie soundtrack?
That's such a hard that's such a hard one. There's so many good like soundtracks. I don't know how to answer this question, so I'm just gonna go with the Batman that has "Kissed from a Rose"
Sealed.
or whatever.
Batman Forever.
That's good.
I'm going with that one. I really,
I love that song so much.
I like
maybe
the,
I'll come back. Maybe I'll come back. I
I
can't
like
think
the
of any.
soundtrack for Drive. That's a good soundtrack.
Yeah.
No, but Kiss from a
Oh
Rose
wait,
is beautiful.
Baby Driver.
Oh, yeah.
that movie has a
Yes.
great soundtrack.
Hell yeah.
Baby Driver has a great soundtrack.
Cool.
This question
Most Quentin Tarantino movies have good soundtracks. The Guardians of the Galaxy movie have good soundtracks.
this question for John is a great way
It's
to
a
end
hard.
this show.
Yes, it is. Do we have any emails after this, John?
No.
Okay. If you had to give up alcohol, kratom, vape, Bang energy drinks, testosterone, or Nicole, which one would you give?
Come on.
If you would, let me say
It was
something, Mike.
almost a perfect question.
You made it too easy with that last
I think
option.
that's the joke. I think that was the joke.
All right.
I think that was the joke. Yeah, because I was like, oh my God, this is the hardest question ever. And then,
All right, take her out,
and
Holmes.
then it was
Answer it
so
without
easy.
her.
Okay, eliminate Nicole. So you have
Because that's obvious.
alcohol, kratom, vape, Bang energy, or testosterone.
If you had to
Which
give
one
up
would
one.
I have to take out?
Yeah. If you had to give up one.
Eliminate Bang and put any energy drink.
Yeah.
Okay, so the energy drink.
Okay.
Wait, he didn't put Adderall on there.
All right, hold on.
Still be good.
I'll give you one too.
Okay.
I'll give you one too. Let's go alcohol,
Okay.
kratom,
Yep.
Adderall, and watching porn.
I don't really watch porn that much, but
But would you give it up forever?
which one out of those would
Yeah.
I give up?
Yeah.
I would say it was vape in there or no?
He's still looking at the email. It's just confusing him more.
Kratom probably.
Kratom. You'd
Yeah.
rather
Really?
watch porn. You'd rather have the option to watch
wait.
porn.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it would be the porn. I just said I don't watch porn that much. I'm like, no,
Also,
I need the porn.
he's never giving up kratom. Like,
Yeah,
what?
never,
That's
yeah.
not happening.
Yeah, it's not possible, right, Johnny?
Would you do it for 7 days for $700?
No, because that's not that much money.
I don't even have that much money
Hey,
right
let me
now.
tell
and
you
it's still-
something, dude. Let me tell you something. I'm comfortable saying his name because this what I'm about to say is very true.
Okay.
Dan O'Shea would never give it up either. He's on it hard.
Yeah, who do you think
Kratom
got him
boys.
on it, boy?
You, I'm sure,
Kratom
but I'm just
boys.
saying. He tells me like, "Oh no, this is
It
the
saved his
daily
life.
routine
It
forever."
saved his life.
We're not going to go that far into anything.
Okay.
Listen, we're sort of at the close here. I just want to
Yeah, yeah.
say that a lot of what was said on this episode is despicable.
Yeah, this probably
It's
won't
the whole
come
thing.
out.
This is
I think
fucking
that
satire.
everything that we've ever said on this show is
Yeah,
pretty
this
much
one
despicable.
This one got out
Yeah.
of hand quickly.
You could.
Yeah, it was fine.
And I'm fine with that. I stand behind everything
it's
that
all,
was said.
all jokes and stupid shit to try to make you
If
laugh.
you don't like it, stop listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not
with
that serious about it. It's
No,
all
I'm
just
with that.
joke. It's all just bullshit. I want you guys to listen.
I want you to listen too, but if you don't like what you heard, then
If you hated the content of this episode, shove it up your ass. Thanks for listening to the Poor Timing Podcast. Follow us at Poor Timing Podcast.
At
That's it.
bye.
He always adds an at. All right, bye.